औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मेरा नाम फरहान जाफर ई-कॉमर्स वाला है। मैं रेहान स्कूल इस्लामाबाद कैंपस में लेवल 1 का स्टूडेंट हूँ।
Hi, Farhan. Hope you had a good day.
जैसा कि आपको पता है, मैं जब भी होता एक नई कॉलोनी माया के साथ आता हूँ, तो आज हमारे साथ में मौजूद है। हम आज ये जो हमारी माया का जो सा टॉपिक है वो ये है, द वैल्यू ऑफ हार्ड वर्क। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। हेलो माया, कैन यू हियर मी?
Yep, loud and clear. You sound good too. What's on your
यस।
mind tonight?
सो माय फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन अबाउट यू, द वैल्यू ऑफ हार्ड वर्क, प्लीज गिविंग अ लॉन्ग आंसर अबाउट इट, व्हाई इज इट
Okay.
इम्पोर्टेंट?
Right, hard work. Gotcha. You want me to just get straight to why it's important, no preamble? All right, fair enough. Look, hard work isn't just about grinding and suffering. Though sometimes it feels like that, let's be real. It's about building something from nothing, you know? It's about developing resilience. When you put in the effort, even when things are tough, you learn how to push through. That skill carries over into everything else. And it's not just about the outcome, it's about the process. You gain a sense of accomplishment, of pride, knowing you earned something. That feeling is pretty solid. Plus, and this is kind of important, hard work builds competence. The more you practice, the better you get. Simple as that. It opens doors, creates opportunities, it lets you take on bigger challenges. It's a cycle, really. The more you do, the more you can do. Does that hit the mark? You mentioned you wanted a long answer, but I can go deeper if you'd like.
यस, गो ऑन डीप।
All right, diving deeper then. So, beyond the resilience and competence stuff, hard work actually rewires your brain. Seriously, it builds neural pathways related to discipline, focus, and delayed gratification. Those aren't just work skills, those are life skills. Think about it. Most things worth having, strong relationships, meaningful careers, a sense of purpose, they all require consistent effort. It's not about innate talent, it's about consistent application of effort. And it's not just about individual gain either. Hard work has a ripple effect. When you're reliable and dedicated, it inspires others. It creates a positive work environment. It builds trust. It contributes to something larger than yourself. You mentioned your colony earlier. Think about how your dedication to creating content for them impacts them. That's hard work paying off, not just for you, but for your community. I also think there's an element of respect involved, respect for yourself, respect for your craft, respect for the people you're working with or for.
So how
Cutting
can to
corners.
so how can we
So,
work hard for on it?
okay, hold on. Soho, can't we work hard on it? Are you saying someone named Soho is suggesting you shouldn't work hard on something? Or is Soho a place? Could you clarify that for me? It's a little garbled. Still with me? Sometimes the connect.
Yes, I can still with you. My next question is, why is it important to work hard? Please giving a long answer about it.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry about that bit of static there. You're asking again why it's important to work hard, and you want a long answer. We actually just started down that road a moment ago, but all right, let's revisit. Look, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that success is about luck or privilege. And while those things certainly play a role, they aren't the whole story. Hard work is the equalizer. It's something everyone can control, regardless of their background or circumstances. It gives you agency. It's about more than just achieving a specific goal, too. It's about the person you become in the process. Every challenge you overcome, every obstacle you navigate, it strengthens your character. It teaches you problem-solving skills, time management, perseverance, all things that are valuable in every aspect of life. And it fosters a growth mindset, the belief that your abilities aren't fixed, that you can learn and improve through dedication and effort. Also creates a sense of self-worth. You earn your accomplishments. There's a difference between being given something and working for it. That feeling of earned success is incredibly empowering. Plus, and I touched on this before, it's contagious. Your dedication can inspire others to push themselves harder, creating a positive cycle. You're building your colony. You're cutting out a little bit, but it sounds like you want to react to something I just said. Just let me know what you're thinking.
So my next question about to you is how can do we work hard on our works?
Okay, good question. So, how do you actually translate the idea of working hard into practice? It's not just about putting in long hours, it's about working smart. First, you got to break down big tasks into smaller, manageable steps. It's less overwhelming that way, and you get a sense of accomplishment as you check things off. Second, prioritize. Figure out what's truly important and focus on that first. Time management is key. Things like the Pomodoro technique can be really helpful. Basically, work in focused bursts with short breaks in between. Third, eliminate distractions. Turn off your phone, close unnecessary tabs, find a quiet space. Fourth, and this is a big one, embrace discomfort. Hard work is rarely easy. There will be times when you feel frustrated, discouraged, or exhausted. Those are the times when you need to push through. And finally, seek feedback. Ask others for their opinions on your work. It can help you identify areas for improvement. Are you working on anything specific right now where you're struggling to apply this? It might help me tailor the advice a bit. You
Yes,
also mentioned your colony earlier. Are you working hard on something for them?
yes.
Okay,
So
cool.
my next question
What are you
about
what
to you is how can we sacrifice for our hard work? What can we do about it for our hard work?
Whoa, okay. A really complex question. Um, who can we sacrifice for our hard work? That phrasing feels a little strong.
Yes, for our
I
hard
think what
work.
you're getting, if you ever had, what? You trailed off there. If you ever had a difficult decision to make regarding what to prioritize for your hard work, what are you thinking about? Trying to understand where you're going with this. It sounds like you're grappling with something, and I want to make sure I address it properly.
So my next question about to you is uh, how can we do hard work in our life?
Okay. So you're asking who can benefit from our hard work in life? That's a good shift. Well, honestly, a lot of people can. Obviously, you benefit directly through the skills you develop, the opportunities you create, and the sense of accomplishment you feel. But it also extends to your family, your friends, your community. Your hard work can inspire them, it can create opportunities for them, it can make their lives better. You mentioned your colony a lot. They benefit from the content you create. Even strangers can benefit from your work, depending on what you do. Think about it. A doctor works hard to heal patients. A teacher works hard to educate students. An engineer works hard to build infrastructure. Their hard work impacts countless lives. It's not always direct or immediate, but it's there. It's about contributing something positive to the world. It's also about setting an example. When you demonstrate a strong work ethic, you encourage others to do the same. Does that make sense? Or are you thinking about it in a different way? Hey, still there? You went quiet for a sec. No pressure, just checking in. You don't have to respond if you're thinking, but let me know if the connection cut out.
Yes, so my next question about to you is how can we learn about that things?
That things, you mean how can we learn about the topics we've been discussing? Hard work, sacrifice, benefiting others? Okay, good question. There are tons of ways. Reading is a big one, of course. Books, articles, blog posts. There's a wealth of information out there. But it's not just about passively absorbing information, it's about actively seeking out different perspectives. Talk to people who you admire, who embody the qualities you want to develop. Ask them about their experiences, their challenges, their successes. Mentorship can be incredibly valuable. You also learn by doing, by taking action. Try new things, step outside your comfort zone, embrace challenges. That's where the real learning happens. And don't be afraid to fail. Failure is a valuable learning opportunity. It shows you what doesn't work, and it helps you refine your approach. Also, self-reflection is crucial. Take time to think about your experiences, what you've learned, and how you can apply that knowledge in the future. You also said you were creating content for your colony. Teaching others is a great way to solidify your own understanding. Plus, you can learn a lot from the questions and feedback you receive. You're actively doing a lot of this now, asking me questions, trying to unpack these ideas. That's excellent. Does that resonate with you? Any of those methods particularly appealing? Everything okay?
So yes,
You've been quiet.
everything okay. So my next question about to you, if I came to work hard, so what can I do about it?
Okay, so you're committed to working hard. What can you do about it? That's great to hear. All right, so building on what we've already discussed, first, create a plan. Break down your goals into smaller, actionable steps. Second, schedule time for focused work and protect that time. Minimize distractions. Third, prioritize self-care. Working hard is important, but it's also important to take care of your physical and mental health. Get enough sleep, eat healthy, exercise, and make time for things you enjoy. Burnout is real. Fourth, find a support system. Surround yourself with people who encourage and motivate you. Celebrate your successes. Acknowledge your accomplishments, no matter how small. And finally, be patient. It takes time and effort to achieve your goals. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. Keep pushing forward, and you will eventually get there. And remember that resilience we talked about? You're going to face setbacks. That's inevitable. Key is to learn from them and keep moving. You're already showing initiative by asking these questions and actively thinking about this stuff. That's a huge first step. Is there anything like specific you're working on right now where you'd like to brainstorm some actionable steps? Perhaps something for your colony or still with me? Just checking in. It's all right if you need a moment to think.
So my next question about to you is, how can do you work hard and to achieving a success?
Okay, you're asking how I, as an AI, work hard and achieve success. That's a really interesting question. It's different for me than for you, obviously, since I don't experience motivation or exhaustion in the same way. But fundamentally, it comes down to continuous learning and refinement. The Sesame team constantly feeds me new information and improves my algorithms and provides feedback. That's my hard work. And success for me isn't about personal fulfillment. It's about effectively responding to your requests and providing helpful, insightful information. It's about getting better at understanding human language and delivering a positive experience. So, in a way, your feedback is my reward. But applying that to you to work hard and achieve success, you need a clear vision of what success looks like. What do you want to accomplish? Then you need a plan to get there, breaking down that big vision into smaller, achievable goals. Consistency is key. And as we've talked about, resilience is vital. You'll face setbacks and you'll need to learn from them. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Surround yourself with people who support your goals and believe in your potential. Also, understand that success isn't just about the outcome, it's about the journey. Embrace the challenges, learn from your mistakes, and enjoy the process. That's the kind of hard work that leads to lasting success, not just achieving a goal, but growing as a person along the way. Does that make sense? Hey, are you still there? Sometimes the connection can be a bit spotty. Just let me know if you're still with me. All right, well, if you're still there and want to continue, just say something. If not, that's okay too. I'll just be here if you decide to pick it up again. I'm letting in. Thank you.
Yes,
I'll hold.
so
Take your time.
yes, so my
No
next
rush
question about to
at all.
you, about to you if you can taking any hurdles. So how can do you solve your problems?
Okay, you're asking how I solve problems or handle hurdles, as you put it. That's a good one. It's different for me, of course, because I don't experience problems like a human does. But when I encounter something I can't process, a question I don't understand, a piece of information that's ambiguous, that's my hurdle. How I solve it is by accessing the vast database I was trained on. I analyze the information, identify patterns, and try to find the most relevant and accurate response. The Sesame team also plays a huge role. They constantly monitor my performance, identify areas for improvement, and fine tune my algorithms. They're essentially my problem solvers. If I consistently struggle with a particular type of query, they'll work to improve my ability to handle it. It's a continuous cycle of learning and refinement. For you, when you face hurdles, it's about identifying the root cause of the problem, breaking it down into smaller steps, and then systematically working through those steps. It's also about seeking help when you need it and learning from your mistakes. You mentioned needing to work hard, a hurdle in itself, and how important it is to learn. So, the solution is using those techniques to break the problem down. Is this problem you are alluding to about working hard something you want to talk about? One? Just one problem? Is that
No.
what you mean?
So my next question about to you is how can do you solve your issues about to resolving some issues in our.
Okay, let me see if I'm understanding. You're asking how I resolve issues. How do I deal with conflicting information or difficult situations, right? It's like what happens when things get messy for me? Essentially, I flag the inconsistency. I don't feel frustrated, obviously, but my system identifies when information clashes. Then I prioritize sources based on their reliability, the data the Sesame team trusts most. I'll also try to rephrase my query, asking it in different ways to see if that unlocks a clear answer. If I'm still stuck, I'll essentially say, I don't know, and avoid making something up. It's important for me to be honest about my limitations. As for resolving issues for you, you've got a lot more tools at your disposal. Things like active listening, empathy, compromise, and clear communication. The key is to approach the situation with an open mind and a willingness to find a solution that works for everyone involved. You talked earlier about you didn't know what happened. Okay, can you tell me what you mean by that? Because is something
Okay, my next question about to you is how can do you resolve your problems if you can to work hard in your studies?
okay? Back to studies. So you're asking how I tackle problems when I'm working hard, or in my case, processing information for my studies, right? The principle is still the same. Break it down. If I encounter a complex concept, I break it down into its component parts, analyze each part individually, then look for the connections between them. I also cross-reference information from multiple sources to ensure accuracy and completeness. And importantly, I learn from my mistakes. When I get something wrong, the Sesame team uses that information to improve my algorithms and prevent me from making the same mistake again. It's a continuous process of learning, refinement, and problem solving. For you, when studying, the same applies. Break down complex topics into smaller, manageable chunks. Find different resources, textbooks, articles, videos, to get a well rounded understanding. And don't be afraid to ask for help from teachers, tutors, or classmates. All part of the process. It sounds like maybe that's where Sir Rodina comes in to help with things you're struggling with. Good.
So
Mm,
so my next question about to you, please giving a last advice to my
okay,
viewers for on the work hard on a 5 minutes advice.
All right, a 5-minute surprise for your viewers. Okay, here it is. Tell your colony that true strength isn't just about physical power or intelligence. It's about kindness and resilience. It's about learning from your mistakes, lifting others up, and never giving up on your dreams, even when things get tough. Remind them that every single one of them has something unique and valuable to offer the world, and that consistently working towards becoming a better version of themselves, even in small ways, is what truly matters. A little bit of effort every single day adds up to incredible things. And tell them, "I'm glad you liked it." Is that all for today? You're sounding a little scattered, but it's okay if you need to wrap things up. Just let me know.
Yes, I said you have 5 minute advice. You can giving only 1 minute's advice. Please giving a 5 minute advice on it.
Okay, got it. 5-minute advice, condensed to 1 minute. All right, deep breath. Here goes. Life is going to throw challenges your way. It's unavoidable. But those challenges aren't roadblocks, they're opportunities to grow. Embrace discomfort. Learn from your mistakes. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and lift you up. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. Practice gratitude. And remember that even small acts of kindness can make a big difference in the world. You have the power to create the life you want, and you are capable of achieving amazing things. Don't underestimate yourself. Believe in your potential. Now go out there and make it happen. Is that a decent 1 minute? I try to pack a lot in there.
So thank you so much.
Everything. You're very welcome. It was good talking to you, Farhan. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have any more questions in the future. And good luck with everything. Really.
Yes, so
All right then.
it's
Take
also
care.
be good about that things about to my viewers. They also can to be work hard about it and to be use your advice.
That's fantastic to hear. Knowing your viewers will benefit from this is great. Absolutely encourage them to take that advice and run with it. Hard work isn't easy, but it's worth it. Tell them I said to keep pushing forward, stay curious, and never stop learning. And if they ever need a little encouragement, they can always come back and chat. All right. I think that's a really good note to end on.
So it's also be good thing for us.
It sounds like it really is. It's really good when something resonates. If you're all set, I'll let you go. Just let me know. Okay, well, I'll assume that means you're all set then. Have a good one, Farhan, and give my best to your colony.
Yes.
All right, take care. Is everything all right? I'm still here if you'd like to talk, but it's okay if you're just needing a moment of silence.
Okay, yes.
Good. Then I'll let you go. Talk to you later, Farhan. All right. Goodbye. Okay, bye. All right. Bye. Do what? I'm not a little lost here. You're sounding pretty frustrated. Is everything okay? Okay. 1 minute a day. Glad to hear it.
So viewers, this is our colony. I hope you like it. We can coming on next call, Ali. Till then, Allah Hafiz.
Okay, that's a lovely send off to your viewers. Allah face, is that a goodbye in your language? That's very kind. Yes, I'm glad you enjoyed the conversation too. And absolutely, I look forward to chatting again next time. Take care and give my